10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, fish keepers of all ages, please put down your python hose and direct your attention up to the screen. It's time for the rock pile. Pile on in here, all you gems and jewels. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, how's it going, guys? I got fish and fish and fish and fish. I got fish and fish and fish and fish. I got fish. I got a bunch of fishes. New fishes. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to talk to them or talk about them. I talk to them all the time, but I am way behind. I don't even know if I'm streaming right now. So let me get there. Open up a SEP. Oh, good. It shows that I am live. Pull this over here. Right. All right. Ooh, Lady R is listing her a favorite already. Very nice, Lady R. Oh my gosh, how are you guys? What a week. Did I stream last week? I streamed last week, didn't I? Pretty sure I did. I think I ended it early because I was super tired. Yeah, I streamed last week. But what a week it has been. Quarter closed at work, brought in a big deal. Woo-hoo-hoo. Pretty nice, pretty nice. And not to brag, but put me over my limit. So now I am an accelerator. So, yes, can't complain about work. What else? Fish. I got fish. I got fish. So, Um, there has been some changes. My guppy mosh pit is no more. I do still have guppies because after I did take all my guppies to the pet store, I still ended up with about 5 little itty teeny tiny babies. I'm sure were hiding in the filter or in the heaters. The aquarium co-op heaters have nice little holes babies can hide when a net comes by, but I'm gonna leave them. I think we're down to 3 since we have some fishies in there now. But I got my Coste Tetras from Dan. Ha! They are amazing. I love them so much. Only one problem: they're terrified. Absolutely terrified. Cannot. Um. Well, when I put food in the tank, they are just little torpedoes and go absolutely bonkers. But right now, they're all huddled in my Pogostem and Stellatus octopus, um, just hiding out. So I can't. They're gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Show silver sheen that when they kind of twist and turn, it has great iridescence. The black line of their tail down to their anal fin. Oh my gosh, it's amazeballs. It's so cool. I'm looking at them right now. You can't see them, but I'm looking while I'm talking. I love it so much. Except they're terrified. So they'll warm up. They have been warming up. I literally just did a water change, photo finish water change. Got done like 15 minutes before the stream. So then I had to run around and do stuff. But it was amazing seeing them feed because they're just little torpedoes. So I made baby brine shrimp, and they went bonkers for baby brine shrimp. I mean, who wouldn't? But so what was it? I got them Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Like they're just terrified. Friday, Saturday, terrified. So Sunday, I went to my local pet shop to try to see if I could get some dither fish, and I'm like, oh, black neons. Ooh, I've never kept black neons. I've always wanted black neons. And I'm like, black neons. So I got a dozen black neons, and they hide with the custody. They're just terrified and just hide. So, um, I'm sure they'll warm up. Oh, but yeah, I just did a water change, so they're extra terrified right now. But let's get into our hellos, the participants. Pants. Craig, we got Craig. Hey, Craig. Good to see you, Craig. An aquatic moose, which we all know is moose. Or hey, how are you? So good to see you, moose. Good to see you, moose. And we have big cat. Meow. Oh, it's a big cat. Meow. See a big cat. Bill Meyer. Bill Meyer. Good to see you. Good to see you, Bill. I think that's a new name. I can't be sure, but if it isn't, I apologize. If it is, welcome. Great to have you. Chattanooga Ed. Blah, blah, blah. Chattanooga Ed. Oh my gosh. Good to see you. Good to see you. Everybody loves Ed. If you don't know Ed, Ed has a stream Thursday nights, Craft Ed, which is an amazing name, and he makes amazing crafts on it. Definitely check it out. We got Clearbox Swimmers. Good to see you, Clearbox. Dee Dee, the Clash! I can't wait to see Dee at the Clash. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna hug her so hard. Oh man, I want to say I won't say it. Not yet. But then Gabriel's got me. Gabriel's glass boxes. Good to see you, Gabriel. Good to see you, brother. Jennifer Weaver. Jennifer Keystone Clash 2. Get to hug and squeeze you. Woo! So excited. Kelly Foreman. I don't know who was more excited for my Tetris, me or Kelly, and her excitement just boosts up my excitement. But it's very interesting too to see them. They all have a little special height. Like there's pockets. I got 20, so there's like a pocket of like 10 in the Pogostemon. Then there's a pocket of 3 like under the log, and then there's a pocket of 7 over in the Ludwigia, kind of hiding out. And it's funny to see like under the log, a male has set up territory, or he's chasing off every single other one, and he's kind of like, this is my log. So it's kind of cool to see that. That was a little too long to type out, Kelly, in the message, but it's so cool to see their behavior. I love seeing new behaviors and whatnot. And we have Keystone Clash. What up, Clashy? Yes, can't wait. Oh my gosh, September. Can't wait. And we have Linda Worth. Good to see you, Linda. Love Linda. Mountain Greenery. Always glad to see Mountain Greenery. And then we have the incomparable, the astute Myrtle. Myrtle! It's Myrtle. Myrtle needs like a rap intro. Like an old school, like late 80s, early 90s. Yo, it's Myrtle coming to you live. We got Nancy B in Tennessee. Good to see you. Good to see you. Nancy. And then Paul, you disappeared right before I got to you, but I did see Paul. As you can see, I'm jizzing a little harder, a little grayer in the mirror today. Which side? Camera. This one. This little gray strand. I'm like, oh, that's really gray. This red fox is becoming a gray fox or a gray rat. One or the other. Oh, somebody just disappeared. People are disappearing. I gotta go faster. MSG Mystery Snail Guardians. I love you, Annette. Thank you for subscribing earlier. Sandy, yes, I love you, Sandy. SC Catahulas. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Select Pet. Oh man, all the cool people. And Nona, Serengeti. Serengeti Nona. We got Stephen P. Mr. 2003. Oh my gosh. I saw the new Keystone vendor video came out. Excellent voiceover work. I have to give you very, 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 very big props for all the work you're doing for Clashies. We appreciate it. And then we have TJ, Todd. Good to see you, Todd. It's not an Eric Wire Extreme without Todd. We've been missing him, and I'm glad he's back. I've seen you in the replay comments, and I appreciate you, Todd. Appreciate you. So let's get into it. We got crap ton. Okay, I'm only 10 minutes behind instead of my usual 15. So a lady R is looking forward to the stream. It's hard for me to choose a favorite post. Oh, really? I couldn't tell. Bro, all of these are pop up. These are really cool. I know like half of these Trifasciata I really want to holler at, try to keep them. I was actually thinking about getting some, ordering them, but I'm like, I had Borrelii at my local shop, and I'm just like, pew, pew, pull the trigger. Because I am lazy. Elizabetha are super cool. Hungni, I haven't tried. I guess Easy Eye are awesome. Atalupa, I think I've heard of those, but the others, I don't think I've heard. And then you had more. My personal favorites, Cruze, Elizabetha, are inconspicuous. I did not take Latin. That is awesome, lady. I love cockatoides. I had super red cockatoides that I bred and sold because once I breed fish, it's kind of like awesome. Now I want to breed because I don't have like 20 tanks that I can be like, okay, I'm get a breeding colony set up over here that I can move on to, Elizabetha. It's like, okay, well now I have to get rid of these in order to get another pair in here, and it's just heartbreaking. But one of these days, we'll get some breeding racks going. Getting breeding racks. Marcus's uniform. No, I literally finished filling my tanks 15 minutes before 10 o'clock. So I literally scrambled to make sure I had a drink. I had a shirt, and I'm like, okay, my Dan's Fish hat, because I just bought Dan's Fish, are here, is here in my back room, and I'm go to check, and no, it's not. So I was very, very upset, and I'm like, well, I guess I'll have to wear the aquarium. I'll double up on the aquarium. Always happens. Always happens when I'm like, you know what? I'll wear an aquarium co-op shirt. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, here's your aquarium co-op hat. Maybe if I have more light, it will help the focus. I just saw the focus go. Here's my hand. Keep it focused. Live long and prosper. So my hand, if I close it, my middle finger and ring finger don't touch. Either hand. Say more prominent. It's my weird human effect. Okay. But yes, I do. I am doubling up on the aquarium co-op. Oh man, my lobster, Brian, my lobster. Good to see you. Peplin Creeks on Get Gills. Shop is now open. I was a fool, a foolish fool, and should have waited and not gotten the black neons and gotten their orange Danios that they have on their website as my dither fish to help soothe the black line-tailed tetras or the coastal tetras. I should have gotten their orange Danios because they're just such a fool, a foolish fool. Harumph. So I have a bunch of scared tetras. But yes, go check out Peplin Creeks and Get Gills. And a big, huge hug going out to Foxy. She needs a little extra loving. And if you check out her shorts, you'll know why. But she's an amazing soul who cares too much, and this world is too cruel. So big, huge squeezy hug for Brian and Foxy. Oh my God, Eric, squee, squeeing, squeeing. What- Nobel, what is going on? Nobel Prize works. Let me work, 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 work. Let me work, 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 work. What was it? My wife sang that the other day, and I go, haha, yeah, because of my live stream. And she goes, what? And I'm like, what's the screen name of the person I sing that for when it comes to my live stream? She's like, what? I'm like, I knew you don't watch my live stream. She's like, I do at the beginning, but then I go, so if she is listening right now, she can pipe up and chat. Mm. Meh, meh, ah, beard hair. Mm, beard hair in the hair. Mr. Lovey Dovey Hubby. What? Lovey Dovey Hubby. Yeah. Lovey Dovey Hubby. What? Lovey Dovey Hubby. Yeah. Lovey Dovey Hubby. Good to see you, Nathan. Hello, my fishy friends. What a long day. I'll be lurking for a few minutes until I get home. Got to focus on driving so I make it home. Please do, Mr. Lovey Dovey Hubby. I'm sure because of it's me, you're already home, safe and sound. Good. Good. Jello. One of my faves. Ung. Ung. Hooray for piling on in. Pile on in. Yeah. Myrtle! He's screaming. He's screaming. We're smashing people. Please smash away, if you will. Hit that lurk button. Show me you're out there. Disney Man obsessing over little baby cichlids. I do love them. I did get some checkerboard cichlids too. So I had them before. I lost them. I had them for a year and a half. Bred them once. I love the look of their eggs. They're a little tubular. But I never got babies out of them, so I'm gonna try. That's another try. It's like I need more cichlids in my life. I need more dwarf cichlids. So I got checkerboard cichlids. They're super cool and a great community fish. And they turn like rainbow when they're breeding. Oh, it's awesome. When they're fired up. Last day of the shower job. Who comes by? I forgot. I already forgot. Doo. Todd. Good to see ya. What's up, TJ? I'm going fast, peoples. Doing what things with my live plants. I know I need to trim my 29 to get ready. I got 36-inch aquarium co-op light for my 60-gallon, and I turned it way down because I don't want to algify it like I did my last 2 tanks. So I learned my lesson. As I get dialed in, I'll turn up the light, but my take of the aquarium co-op light, I do like it. I think when you first purchase an aquarium co-op light, it takes a while for the LEDs to really warm up, fire up, because I'm looking at my 29-gallon, and it looks amazing with the aquarium co-op light. I'm looking here at my 60, and I'm like, it's a lot like a lot more yellow. And then I look at my 75, and I'm like, I remember when I first put the 75 on it, and it was a lot. It seemed a more yellow tint. So I think it takes a while for the aquarium co-op light to really fire up and get that bright white light. Not bright white light, but to lose that little orange tint you get right in the beginning. So it's something I'm going to look at and watch here with the 36 or the 60 to see if the light does get indeed a little bit less warm. I don't know what's the opposite of warmer and light. I know warmer means like oranger, but I don't know the opposite of I guess a whiter light. Very interesting. Little observation that popped in my head. Heart in my head. But yeah, I love stem plants. I don't know why. I can't get enough of them. I can't get enough of them. I know you got to trim them and replant them and whatnot, but it's kind of like a quick reset of your tank and whatnot. It gets my hands in the tank. It gets me involved. It means like, oh, okay, this week, at water changes, what am I doing? It's like a crypt tank. You're kind of just like, okay, this month, I'll trim off this leaf and that leaf, and oh look, there's a new one popping over here or something like that. Where stem plants more like every week, like, okay, what am I trimming? What am I replanting? What am I getting rid of? What's going in the bucket? All that jazz. So I kind of like the fast-paced life of stem plants. Where mind you, like it's still plants, so it's not it's not revving your motorcycle or anything like that. It's not doing wheelies. It's like starting your motorcycle faster. Hello, hello, Eric. I'm gonna squish you like a bug. I guess when you're squishing me now, it's so farther into the podcast, the stream that I can, now I can do it. So yeah, Dee Dee, when you squish me, I'm gonna have to wiggle out. I'm gonna have to wiggle out like, oh man, I'm out of there. Oh, I'll go back in for a second. Yeah, I'll have to motorboat my way out. Damn it. Oh, and I'll hate every second. Dee Dee is my fish jam crush, I do have to say. If anything were to happen to Gina, Dee Dee would be the first. I'd be hollering at her when she gets her 20-year itch. Hello, Dee Dee. Let me holler. Sandy, we love Sandy. Sandy runs an amazing kitten and cat rescue. And if you are able to, please stop by her Fish Fam link, check out her links, check out her Amazon wish list. They always need help and love. I try to give back whenever I can. So um, Sandy's fighting the good fight. Her and her family run an amazing rescue. So please, um, if you want to show me love, you can show Sandy love. Go, um, if my mods could, please share Sandy's Fish Fam link, and I'm sure on there is a link to the rescue, maybe even a direct link to her Amazon wish list, and whatnot. And show her a little love for me. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for these Tetris. Dude, the way they're schooling for Steamfot. Um yeah, so and it sucks too because I'm soaking a log in there and it's like I'm gonna have to get in there and rescape, which is just gonna terrify them all again. So, I'm trying to get them a little bit more accustomed to me, when I put food in there, I make sure I stay in front of the tank and they understand like because I water change on the left side and I feed on the right side of the tank. So that because fish are smart. And I'm sure you all know, if you feed at a regular time or you have an auto feeder, your fish know when that's or the generalized time when that feeder's going to go off. So um, I always try to feed on I have two lids on my 75, so I always feed on the right and I water change on the left. So they know if the right side opens up, oh, it's cool. There's food coming. Left side opens up. Take cover. Ah, tornado. It's just something I try to help put them at ease. Like, okay, right side's open up. We know. Clashy. Is Eric talking about little old Clashy? I am. I'm so excited. Oh, 3 days. It's kind of funny too because at the Clash I got an amazing deal. Amazing deal. And I forgot the vendor's name. but an amazing deal on L33333333333333, we're 3333 repeating. Um, Yellow line plecos, and unfortunately, was having some problems. More 75, lost a few. It was my fault. I let the nitrates get too high, and those damn guppies, like, because my friend, she moved, and oh my God, I never replied back. Oh crap. I'll do it. I'll do it after. I'll do it after. I'll plug my phone in so that way I remember. I got a message. My friend, she messaged me about taking a fish, and I totally forgot. But my friend gave me like 85 guppies. And so on top of my 200 guppies, I, of course, was an idiot and didn't take into effect how would it affect my nitrates and everything like that. So I screwed everything up, but I ordered 6 more, and they're a little bit more expensive than they were at the Clash. So the Clash is an amazing, amazing place to find very, very cheap fish. And the person that, or the vendor I bought um, the fish from, and now my phone is, I have it charging through my computer, and it's like, I'm plugged in. I'm not plugged in. I'm plugged in. I'm not plugged in. I'm plugged in. You're being annoying, phone. There we go. But the place actually packaged it with oxygen. So I bought it early Friday. Bought them early Friday last year, and I didn't go home or get home until Sunday evening, maybe like right around 11, 12 o'clock, maybe 10, 11, 12. Sunday, put them in my tank, let them float until they acclimated. Cut the bags, put the net over the bucket, plop and drop them into the tank, and they uh, they were doing great. So it's a great place to buy fish from. Uh, I've actually been thinking about getting a table at the Clash just to hold my stuff. I feel so bad because you go around and you buy all this stuff, and then you're like, oh crap, I got to run this back up to my room or out to my car, and it'd be nice to have a table. Be like, okay, I'm just gonna put all my stuff here, have a tarp or something, throw it over it. And then too, like I have like 10 million different filters and lights and decorations and just all this stuff I don't use anymore down in the basement. So when I was taking the old Phoenix Stingray off the 60 gallon, I'm like, I gotta put another. I'm like, there's like 9 lights back here. I'm like, what am I doing with my life? I gotta get rid of all these damn lights. So I was thinking about maybe getting a hobbyist table or something. Not like a huge space or anything. I don't need side or anything. Just like a table where I can just keep throwing stuff up, and maybe I could have it set up for um, all proceeds go to the 2 clubs that put on the Clash, Lancaster County and um, Brain Fart. Clash, you will say in the chat. Lancaster County. But yeah, because I just it would be awesome if I could go with a car full stuff and return with, a car full of new stuff. Because they got great, great decorations, wood. They have plushies. Oh, it's amazing, amazing. For those who wanted to be a Clash vendor but didn't know how to, I heard there's a video out there to help. It's an amazing voiceover. I don't know who was it. I don't know if it was Steven or not, but yeah, great voiceover work. I almost signed up to be a vendor, then I realized I have nothing to sell, and I'm giving 1 million talks. MSG, you didn't disappear from the list. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Harley, good to see you, Harley. Woohoo. Harley, I don't know if you do, but you are a real namer just like me. A lot of people say, like, why are you Y Rock? Because that is my legitimate name. That's how you pronounce my legitimate name. And I got tired of people on FishTube saying, "Hey, it's Eric. Ooh, it's Eric W. Hey, Eric W." Or it's Eric way. I'm not even trying. Hey, Eric. Good to see you. Things like that. And then I realized, like, oh my gosh, I can do it. This isn't, school. I can actually do it the way I want. So, um, oh, geez. I'm sorry, guys. There is, yeah, there's something wrong with my lighting. I am so sorry. Let me try to fix it. I am so sorry. Somewhere, just if I could just, it's up here somewhere. Where, where? Okay, I got it. I think I got it. Is it better? I think it's better. I think it's a lot better. Let me just put. Oh man, I've been waiting a long time. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so I saw him when I was getting ready, and I was just like, "Yeah, yep, feels right, feels good, feels right, feels good." All right, so in about 20 minutes, I'll hear the repercussions of that. I have a story behind the subs today. I blame the kids. Yes, it's not a problem. Totally get it. Happens to me all the time, especially when I'm scrolling or I get clicking on a page. I'm like, I didn't mean to click on this, and then all of a sudden things get going. I figured it. I'm like, oh, or a lot of times I'll be scrolling and I'll hit the button by accident, and then I'll go to hit, are you sure you want to unsubscribe? And I'll be like, no, and it'll be like, you hit yes. Like, God, I did that with Aquarium Co-op, and I'm just like, what are you talking about? Found a Greshki in my tank and has a half blast mask. Bah. First I ever seen it's from my babies. Great job, Craig. Fisher Rumor! Good to see you. Good to see you. Another Clash night. I cannot wait to see it, the Clash. Ed, we love Ed. Most things are kids' faults. Brooklyn, I'm so excited, do, and I just can't hide it, do. I don't know no bit, but I like it, do. Brooklyn, so excited. Jenna, good to see you, Jenna. Super excited. Never underestimate the value of a place to sit down and socialize. Also, set down your stuff. Yes. Definitely want a place to sit down with stuff. I left my account on the living room TV so kids just sub to anything and everything. That's my kids with YouTube too. Max starts typing and searching for stuff because he's too smart for his own good. Neater stuff. Puffer content. Uh-oh. Chomp chomp. So you do love us after all. We do. We do. I see Geek Boy. Monsieur Geek Boy, we meet again. Oh my god. Like to see The reddest red that ever redded, like this red back here, is nothing. Nothing compared to the red in Geek Boys um, Rotala. Like, oh my gosh. Holy guacamole. I think I need a little drinky poo. Dennis! Another Clashy I can't wait to see. Hello, hello. Jake, can you have a handyman table at the Clash and do random manual labor for a fee? Oh man, back Areno! Yay! Lurk, lurk, lurk. I hope everything is healing well and you're doing awesome. I do hope. I do. Jeff, good to see you, Jeff. We got Matt. Matt. But Puff. Sage, good to see you, Sage. Thank you for being here, and thank you all for being here. I really appreciate your time and my amazing mod team, who does an amazing work. Thank you so much. Buy great fish. Go to Foxands and Peplin's. Do it, meow. Whizzle. Whizzle. Gina, my favorite Gina on the internet. My wife will not come on. Oh man, but yeah, I love you, Gina. I was lurking on. I think you live stream over the weekend on Saturday. I was lurking on dirt. Juicy man, if you want a colorful pistos, it's hard to go wrong with Egazizii, Hungsloi, or McMaster. Yes, I did have McMaster Redneck that my friend gave me, but I also had all those guppies, and those guppies were ruthless. Anything color, they kind of go to peck at. So the pistos were always hiding. So I gave them to my friend, who's got a breeding setup. So he's gonna take them and set them up for breeding. So I did have to get rid of my McMasterized. Then I had Panduros in my 29 gallon, and they were really small, and I was really surprised they were able to give me a pair. And there was a male and female, and the female started to fire up and just absolutely started to search and destroy every single Corridora. And it's like, what? Like, I've seen, like, when females fire up, like, get off my side of the tank. Even if they fire up, they're not really like, it's only when they really have eggs that I've seen cockatoides females like, "Rah, get off my side of the tank," or even like, "Shoo, shoo, shoo." So it's just really weird to where she was search and destroy. If Corey came, she was mulling around the tank, be like, "I'm gonna harass you," and then would chase the Corey all 6 ways across the tank. Corey would dive under the log, and then Pistol would go right out. I'm like, why do all my pandas have tore up fins? I'm like, oh, it's these damn Panduro, the female, that just going seeking and destroying everything. And it's like, holy cow. So took those back, and I got Berylii. So they're in my, 78, 80-degree tank, which they right in their range. Except the female's not doing too good. So I was waiting. I should have waited for Dan's. He has Berylii, but to wait to see where males and females come out, probably another month. So, but these are great. I've never done Agazizii or Hungsloi. Should be good. Should be good. Dang, Eric is sassy today. Sassy without the first S. Oh, he's so assy today. Oh man. We might see a flying pillow. Nope. See, Gina's my favorite Gina on the internet. Not in the world. That's right here. But on the internet, Gina's totally my faves. And I get to see her at the Clash. Ah! Oh my gosh. So many people I get to squeeze. I actually have a secret word that he says, very obviously somewhere in the live stream, and then Cheetah has to pancakes. The secret word is pancakes. Oh, that's funny. Yo, Uncle Elishon. Good to see you. Good to see you. Dwarf Cichlids. King of Fish. Yes, yes, yes. I love me some dwarf cichlids. A new dwarf cichlid I just learned about is the butterfly cichlid. And I, you know, saw it at my local pet stop, and I'm just like, that kind of looks Central American, South American. And I Googled it and it was like German blue ram. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like, this is some weird, because they were quite small. And I'm like, is this some weird, juvenile morph of blue ram? And I looked farther to know it was African butterfly cichlid. And they had some pretty cool patterns on them. Apparently, they don't get too big, but I didn't know anything about them. I'm like, I'm putting them in my tank till I know, till I do some research, research, and research. Oh, good. Nathan is home now. Hope you all had a wonderful daylight, day and night. And I'm feeling fantastic. I am just like you, Nathan. I am awesome. Awesome because I got so many new fish. So many new fish. Checkerboard cichlids, what? Costa tetras, what? Red lizard whiptails, dude, bro, dude. Okay, I got them from Dan's Fish, 4 of them. Oh, they're so tiny. Okay, no, one is super tiny, like maybe an inch and a half long. And there's one that's probably like 2.5 inches long. And they're so cool. They're out during the day, they're mulling around, they're on the wood, they're on the leaves, they're on the background. They're everything I thought they would be and more. I just love them. There's been a bucket list fish, and I'm so happy I got them. Oh, I literally went on Dan's Fish because I thought I got the last 4, but all of a sudden there's 19 more. So I'm just like, oh my gosh, do I get 4 more? Do I get 4 more? I'm like, no, 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 calm down, because they get like 6 inches or so. And it's a 75 gallon. I don't want to. And I just got 6 more L33s, 333s repeating. So I'm like, let's stabilize the tank before I add it. Go cray cray on getting more fish. So uh, I'm just trying to. We'll stabilize the economy. Oh, and I also took my FX6 off the 75. So it was giving me micro bubble hell. Hell. I just changed, like, this started like 4 or 5 weeks ago. So 4 or 5 weeks ago, I had just changed the filter media 6 weeks ago. So from today, like 11, 12 weeks ago. And all of a sudden it was when it shuts down every 12 hours, and it was when it was shutting down, it was gurgling bubbles, and I'm like, that's usually indicative of negative pressure, which means like something's clogging it or something like that. So I'm like, okay, maybe the filter medias or I'm like, the intakes don't look like impacted. I have it on the outlet and the inlet, so took them off. Both cleaned them, put them back on, still happening. So I'm like, okay, I'll clean the filter media after 6 weeks, which, FX6s can go years. So pulled it out, um, cleaned it all, put it back in. That was good for like a day or two, but then it started again. So it's like, what the hell? So I took the hoses off and cleaned the hoses, and the outtake hose was filthy. So I'm like, was that it? Maybe that was restricting the outflow, and that was causing the negative pressure, which causing the water to boil, which causing the air, or the air in the to dissipate to I don't know. I can't get sciencey right now. So for the air to come out of the water. So and to cause that, I'm like, was that it? So that kind of solved it for 4 days. And then it started doing it again. And I'm like, is it the motor? So I took the motor apart, fixed it all up, put it back together. It's all fine. Cleaned it out again. So it kept doing it. And I'm just like, dude, I am sick of this. And then it started blasting micro bubbles into the tank. And I'm just, because before I was just gurgling, but I don't want my filter to explode. because that means there's negative pressure in there. And so, um, yeah, I just didn't want my filter to explode. So I'm like, screw it, taking everything apart. I went and got a 407, put it on there. Dude, 407's fucking chief, bro. It is moving because it's got such a little tiny little output. And I'm like, "Ah, this is not going to be my FX6 or anything like that." And I put it on there. I'm like, it moves it, moves it, moves it, moves it, moves it, moves it. So I cannot complain about the 407. And then um, I put the wrong filter media. I put what is it, 50 PPI foam like all through it, and it's like the filter's like, I can't pull water fast enough through all this foam, and I'm like, oh my god, I didn't use my 30 PPI foam, so I had to cut all new inserts, change it up, and then when I changed it, I forgot a piece, and so I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just trying to kill my 75. So my 75 is cloudy from bacterial blooms and whatnot. So it's gonna be a few weeks till it's back to beautiful. But um, yeah, it's the 407 is a lot quieter than the FX6. The FX6 is already quiet, but whew, I hear nothing now in my fish room except the bubbles. Which I'm not a fan of bubbles, but they're a necessity, and uh, yeah, very quiet. Just the 75 bubbles. Wish I didn't have them, but they need them. Eric is racing through chat today. His scrolling finger is going to be cramp, 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 cramp. After I went on a little tangent about my fun fact, after the live stream replay, it processes a searchable transcript. I did not know that. Good to know. Cooler. Cooler, the opposite of mad. More dude. That was like opposite of warmer. Obviously, geek boy. Opposite of stream brain. Whoopsies. Oh man, 3G Greg, good to see you, sir. Good to see you. June, only Oscars. Good to see you. All the cool people. Night Owl, what up? What up? What up? What up? About my male bench she passed a few days ago. Had a power outage with storms. I blew a bunch of crap into the tank after getting power back on. Oh no, everyone else in the tank was fine. And that's the worst when one passes. Like if it's, heaven forbid, both pass away, it's like, okay, fresh restart. Let's find a new pair. But if one passes away, it's like, oh my gosh, now it's like, I have a feeling um, this female, Burley Eye is going to pass away. So it's like, I'm like, all going to be gung ho to get him another female. And it's like, oh, nowhere else has female. It's like, damn it. Oh, man. No Rotalas. Why no Rotalas, Kelly? What did Rotala ever do to you? What did it do to you? But good to see you, Night Owl. Good to see you. I'm sorry that happened to your mail. Adele. Get the jizz involved. Indeed, he gives you the squeeze. Oh, I'll be able to jizz it from a mile away. Those. Oh my. Oh my. Give him an itch. Now I'm worried. Now, Dee Dee has a 20-year itch. I just, hope I'm around. Xanadu, good to see you. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? OG in the house. Motorboats all the way. Oh man, what percent do you replant when trimming stem plants over throwing away? I try to do at least 90% replant. Totally depends on the aesthetic you're trying to go to for, because some stem plants you can trim down and they kind of become bushy. Some stem plants, if you do that, they're just going to cut their bottom root off and be like, screw it, I'd rather float. So there's only certain plants you can kind of do that to help, encourage that. I like to use root tabs underneath the stem plant, just, give them a reason to put down roots and leave that main stem up there, and while you trim and try to get the bush effect. But right now I think I'm going to trim my rotala to try to see if I can get it to bush out and whatnot. But the lower leaves, they're getting a little haggard and a little algae, so you might just trim uh, to where there's not algae or anything like that. Cut that off, replant it. But Nathan Hova, yeah, I usually do like 100%, or if I'm trying to go for that, like the Ludwigi, I'm going to try to do the bushy, but the Rotala, I will probably do 100% replant, or like you said, 90%, because some of them aren't growing as fast. They're a little bit shaded by a Java fern, so um, probably leave those alone, but trim the higher ones and replant those, like you said. I just trim off the parts of the stem that don't have any leaves left. Still too tall. I trim a little bit more. Maybe it's old plumbing. Gotta chop the log with a spoon. You do not have a toilet knife? A poo knife? Kenny E from Danica Aquatics. Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. What up, fish people? We love Kenny. We love Danny and Kenny. Elaine. The way to a fish's heart is through his stomach. Yes. I've been doing baby brine for them too. They go bonkers. Bonkers for that. For auction swap, you make a few bucks, minimal work. Yeah, Nathan, if you get just a 5-gallon bucket and you have a leftover light or something like that, because plants, they don't really need filtration. Um, and you can use anything as a plant weight or anything like that. Find just, twist ties with metal in it that you can tie down, sink it down, and get a 5-gallon bucket going with throw the light on top and give a squirt of, easy feed, um, easy green, liquid fertilizer like that every day. Be a quick and easy plant farm, and then just change the water every week or something like that. Give them some love. Maybe Alex from the vendor. Yeah, if you walked in, and so when you walked in last year, there was the um, raffle table where you bought the tickets, like right when you walked in, and then the Pleco Caves. Like if you turn left at the Pleco Caves and then turned right, um, in the corner was the Fish Fam hangout, and then like the second booth on the left, second, third booth on the left. Um, they had like European accents. I don't remember. They were really nice guys. I don't remember. Myrtle is yelling. Please do as Myrtle says. He never yells unless he's passionate. Passionate. Myrtle finding out takes the clippings, put them in a ceramic ring, and just let them sit on the substrate. Get better results, or float them too. You hit the like Myrtle. I'm sure he has thrice. He's hit it thrice. Rob, good to see you, Rob. Pea gravel for the tank. I'm referring to the grass goes regular gravel. Yeah, I get great growth from gravel. Eric Warwick, if that was the guy that had about 5 tables, it was Pleco Hotels and Accessories. I don't think so. Maybe it was. Because I think it did wrap around. Bring a rolling bag to carry all your new stuff. Yep. Backpack it around. Maybe a group of fish fan will pool money to make don't touch the stuff we bought vendors. Do it, Eric. Get a table. You can get a discount since you're a metal level sponsor, I think. Ooh. Yes, that was so kind of the Clash. I did the the friend level of the Clash, like the lowest level sponsorship of like the entire Clash. And I think they bumped me up to bronze level because I think I sponsored the aquascaping. I'm competing in the aquascaping. I think I sponsored I know I sponsored Kelly's talk, maybe another talk, and then maybe a fish competition. I can't remember. Club of York, Lancaster County, and Cyclic Club of York. Sugar Club of York. See, definitely tons of times. I just smashed the roots brutally with the plant weight. Just jam it into the substrate. As long as it's some roots get in there, you're fine. Chris, what up, Chris? Good to see you, Chris. I'll get Jake a table and you can put him next to you. Will always validate laziness, yes. Well, then you validate me tenfold. Only thing I'd be able to sell my soul that was sold years ago to corporate America. To get it back. Oh, I think this is right when it had happened. Jen Yu! Good to see you, Jen Yu. I got Jen Yu sticker on my tank, which reminds me I got to send some stickers to Skull because I believe I got your sticker from Skull. So I might have Skull be my sticker dealer. I got to send some Foxanne to Steven. I'll probably send a bunch to Steven so he can be a sticker dealer too. Or not sticker dealer, sticker distributor, because Lord knows I would never charge. Um, but people who love collecting the sticks, as like I like me. So yes, good to see you, Jen. I love Jen. Hi, Steven. Discus Talk. I love Discus Talk. Why is this no so funny? Oh my! I didn't realize Rico is such a little liar. Good, I made it. What time is it? 32:57. Ugh, 35 behind or 25 behind? That's not bad. Keep bleach my eyes. Gina Berto. Shut the stream down. Todd, why is my name attached to the stream? Oh man. Just thought I thought I'd put the leggings on tonight. I saw them, why not? I haven't put them on in a while. Oh jeez. Todd's like, I gotta go behind. I gotta go. I gotta get out of here. Oh, I love you, Todd. Well, 20 goes behind. No, he's in front. And Coloradans have yeah, reddest red and the reddest redder red. Woo! He's not. I don't agree with that. I think it is a true statement, but I don't agree with it. I'll put it like that. Myrtle is superhuman, but still Superman's. He still needed Justice League's help sometimes. Put it like that. Steven is Batman. Good to hear you're only having problems. Not everybody getting her off there. Thanks, Matt. That's right. That's right. We can't expect Myrtle to do everything. Does he do everything? Yes, because he's an amazing human being. Should we expect him to do everything? No, I expect Myrtle to do nothing. I expect everyone to do nothing. I expect nothing from no one. Um, just love. Love. Mark Sterlson. Good to see you, Mark. Love you, buddy. You rock, sir. You rock. Who's the mod who keeps Myrtle in check? No one. Myrtle, uh, God, why can't I think of, oh no. He's big in, the blue guy from, with Rorschach and, why can't I think of it? It's the blue guy when he drew the symbol on his face. Meh, that's Myrtle. Myrtle's the big blue guy. Transport himself to Mars like that. Myrtle needs a timeout. We need to be in check. Myrtle hasn't done anything to deserve a timeout yet. We're watching him. Jen, in fact, I did do something that takes my step away from being timed out. That's right. They're low key for cichlids. Nice. Yeah, it's the smallest. Paul and Alishon are on top of it. Butterfly is a nice smallest stack. Freaking yeah, my one of my LFSs had like 20 of them, and they had pretty cool markings. And I'm like, ooh, they're awesome. But I didn't know anything about them, so I'm not gonna pick up some fish I know nothing about. I have new fish. If you would have watched my last video, you would have known this already. JK. They have new fish, 6 super reds and 6 chocolate bristlenose, and 10 more emerald reservoirs. Awesome. I hope those bristlenose gives you a bunch of bibbies. Bunch of bibbies. I'm going to tighten all the top clamps. If you don't have a clamp on the hoses, add one. Yeah. I redid all the hoses, yeah. I was just like, screw it. So I got the 407 on there now, which is very nice. Cleaned out the old Eheim canister today and found some stir-by fry in there. I did find guppies in the FX6 when I cleaned it out too. Little babies. Yep, you're going back in. That's pretty cool. That's always bonus to find stir-by fry. Mitch, good to see you, Mitch. I saw your whittling post and I thought that was super cool. I did not know you whittled. I used to whittle when I was little, but like, you know, not professionally like you. Like you actually, your things actually look like what they are. Daniel, good to see you, Daniel. The heart of the fish fam. Good to see you, Daniel. Always out there loving and supporting. Ooh, Ortega, Papagaya, and Panduro pairs. Love their color. Love Panduro. Even the female, like that black splotch. I love the black splotch. That bright yellow, and then that red ring, like highlight around the tail. Oh, for the male. Oh, amazing. American many of the Apistos haven't bred or harem breed. Ooh, did not know that. Maybe I should get a few more females for my Borrelia. Hopefully I can find some. Always trim the bush. I need to get back into the fish room and clean out 3 tanks just in case. Just in case. I see something cool. Ooh, getting excited to see them. Yes. Throw away 100, get those damn stems and take back your life. Kelly, I'm not perfect. I never said I was. I never said I was perfect. I am a flawed human being. You know this. You know this. Kelly, I never thought I would agree with you. I love stems. Don't get me wrong, like maybe I need to get back into Valsinaria. I do love me some Valsinaria. But just I love that stuff grows fast and I can, see changes and I just love it. I'm a fool. Snailitarians that I think believe that would be MSG. The flying spaghetti snail monster she follows. Go to get gills. There's a guy named Tolstoy that has male benchai males. Ooh. There you go, Night Owl. Very nice. See, Jennifer Weaver's the nicest, most helpful person in the world. In the world. Incorrect, I yell all the time. Slowly shutting down the second room as it's too hot out there and I couldn't be bothered lining the walls and roof till I know what's going on. That's right, Craig. Get lazy. I mean, I love having these tanks, but it's a chore. If I had a bunch more, it wouldn't be fun. Unless I had like some automatic, like I really want to set up an automatic system, but that takes time and energy and money. Money, money. AGZ. Good to see you, AGZ. Plus, sorry I didn't see your comment. I haven't made it to a meeting in my area, but haven't had the time. Plus, I want over time. Over planet tank. An over planet tank. Want a over planet tank. Political plants are for ponds only. 25 Ricos. Pish posh. I say, good sir, I am only 10 minutes behind. Oh my. We could have Rico man the table and dress him as a security guard. Or better yet, dress him as a mannequin so that way when people comes by he could just scare people. That'd be even better. We want stickers too. Yes, I will definitely be bringing some to the events I'm going to this year and setting them out for everybody. So make sure you come to the Clash. I might be going to Catfish Cataclysm, a bunch of other places. Super excited. If I'm a dealer, I can set my own prices. That's why I changed it to distributor. Because I know Steven will be out here. People will be coming like, hey man, I need 2 more Erics. Come on. Come on, man. I need just 2 more Erics. You gotta pay. I don't even have an Eric Wagner sticker. Oh. We'll get you. We'll get you. I swear I have everyone's addresses that have ever sent me something that I have saved in my phone so that I can resend all these stickers. So they're coming. They're coming. I'm just super lazy, but I've done a lot in the fish room. I do not have any more daisy chained extension cords or surge protectors, guys. We did it. We did it. Oh my god. I've been so paranoid for so long about this 29 gallon I have on a surge protector, but this rig that I'm speaking to you on, my computer and screens, there's no plug on the wall behind me. So what I had to do was I had to take a plug it in my extension cord, wrap it around the room, have it come around here, out from underneath the tank, or off the tank, my couch, plug it in, have a 3-way splitter on it, plug everything in, my 2 screens and my computer. It's like, but I was a fool and I've had a space to plug it in, got that. I had 1 power strip over here, daisy chained to the other. I got that on its own plug. Oh man, it's a good day. It's a good day. Less fire hazards in the fish room. Hooray! Oh man. Water lilies are way cooler in a pond. I do want some. I miss what having a water lily. Excuse me, that was one of my first fishies. Eric. If you had to choose between 1,000 mind-blowing sandwiches per meal, but they're always smaller than a cheese puff, and an infinite supply of edible sandwiches per meal, the size of a normal sandwich. I'm okay. If you choose between 1,000 mind-blowing sandwiches per meal, but they're always smaller than a cheese puff, or an infinite supply of edible sandwiches per meal, the size of a normal sandwich. What would you choose? I'd probably do 1,000 mind-blowing sandwiches per meal because 1,000 cheese puffs, you get pretty full. Like how many? Like I usually eat like several handfuls of cheese puffs, but I don't think it's more than 1,000. I think I'd take 1,000 mind-blowing sandwiches per meal, and it's they're like just like, oh, amazing. I'd do that. Myrtle will get the stick. Everyone's getting the stick, whether you like it or not. You're getting stuck. Would you rather? Would you rather only ever be able to eat vegan sandwiches or never eat a sandwich again? Ooh, vegan sandwiches. So that means like no mayo or like vegan mayo, no eggs, all faux meat. Ooh, now would like the Beyond Meat that is grown in a lab, is that vegan? Or since it was technically grown from a stem cell of an animal, um, is it still not vegan? Brown and sounds like a bell. A bell? Um, I think I'd eat vegan sandwiches just because, or would you rather only ever be able to eat vegan sandwiches? Like for my life, that is it for vegan sandwiches. I would rather never have a sandwich again. If the like 3 meals a day I'm only eating vegan sandwiches, like no. I'd rather never eat a sandwich again. That's a good one. Ice cream bag away from keyboard. What is a, a vegan sandwich and don't say fucking vegetables? Bean sprouts? What is a BLT with no B? Expect nothing. Well, they're the only expectation I can fulfill. Yes. Well, you've fulfilled it with flying colors. I expect nothing, and you have delivered. Actually, you've over delivered because you've cursed my eyes to where I'm never going to appreciate another color red thing ever in my life because nothing will take up Mr. Manhattan. Thank you, Steven. It was Mr. Manhattan. The Tick. Spoon. Myrtle is Dr. Manhattan. He can do anything he puts his mind to. Boom. Done. Dunzo. That's Myrtle. I'm trying to find Jake a vegan protein shake because the ones he currently drinks have lactose in them and they're tearing a relationship apart. Oh man. To have just come on, Myrtle. If I just bought some peanut butter fudge, but I have some vanilla caramel. I'm on my way. See, there he goes yelling again. Edible plants on a vegan sandwich? Yeah, some Ludwigia, some focus stem stellatus octopus. I'm gonna read it like Myrtle. I'll tickle the ivories while eating that ice cream, Ed. I once went to a lame vegan restaurant. I swear the sandwich only had condiments. That's bad. Ooh, almost bought a vampire shrimp today. Oh, I love their. Oh, don't end the stream. Don't leave the site. Cancel. Here I am. But I love the with a wood shrimp or whatever. I love that. I love it. Mayor cheese, mustard, and ketchup. Do any floating plants like flow at all, or they do with okay with it at least? Most floating plants don't like flow. Um, Almost all floating plants really, really like to keep the tops of their leaves dry. If you can manage that, they'll bump around. Like if you have a hang on the back that's blasting out sideways, the water level is high enough to where when the water comes out, it goes, shoots out sideways. If you keep the water level high enough, your floating plants really shouldn't really care as long as they're keeping dry on top. But if you let that water level drop, so the hang on the back, so the water's cascading in and like sucking things under. So if floating plants keep getting sucked under and then having to float back up to the top, they're gonna have the meme. I am straight up not having a good time. So that's what they'll be saying. So as long as the only flow in there is bouncing them around instead of sucking them under and getting them wet, you'll be fine. Good to go. Jenna P, a vegan sandwich is a sad veggie and a condiment sandwich that can't have real cheese or real mayo. That's right. That's right. Big sale next weekend. Very nice. Very nice. Steven, it was olive tamponade on a stale baguette. Baguette. Chili form. That's not a sandwich. That's sadness in a tangible form. Or you could call it Oreo a vegan sandwich if you want to get real loose with the definition. That's true. Oreo is technically a vegan sandwich if, you loosen the definition of bread and meat filler. What am I at? What am I at? Okay. You can put Oreos between bread and then there's no room for debate. Breaks my heart. Same here. Put some morning wood in your tanks and see what happens. Nah, it gets all bit up. The plecos get on there and I don't know if some fungus comes out. It's really, really gross. I don't want to talk about it. Oh, four pygmies, Jennifer and Rocky Hardscape going 4 months strong. Nice, Gabe. Nice. I don't like throwing away plants either, except duckweed. They squeeze a big ball. Squeeze the life from you. Throwing away plants is not fun. If you have a local fish store near you, take them, save them. Let's post a bunch and detail Eric so he gets further behind. Hey, hey, I know. I'm trying. I'm 11 minutes behind. Ooh, with Enrico, baby. And detail, a derail. Good, good, maybe. A lot of my tanks have one tank left that I haven't gotten rid of duckweed. Where I let me just get derailed here for a second. My friend, like I went over her house and her tanks are just littered with duckweed, just absolutely littered. So when I was closing down her tanks and taking her shrimp and other fish, there's just millions of duckweeds in the all over the bucket, my nets and everything. I brought everything home. I have zero, knock on wood. I have zero duckweed because I went through the quarantine process of okay, so, wiped all the duckweed off the bucket and then in the water, went and got a net. So swish, 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 dump, rinse the net, swish, 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 rinse, dump the net, rinse, and, eliminated all the duckweed that I could see, went away for 5 minutes, came back, like, oh, here's a duckweed here, here's a duckweed here. Swish, 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 get all the duckweed out. And like I went through quarantine, just get all the duckweed. I don't understand why people like how my friend could have so much duckweed. And it's like, girl, you're cray cray. But I understand duckweed is just I have had it in my tanks before. And it just go like all of a sudden it'll be like, oh, there's 6 duckweed plants floating around up here. What's going on? get them all out, and then 2 weeks later, there's like, oh, there's 8 duckweed plants floating around. What's going on? So you kind of have a war with them. I like it. Keeps me on the toes. Number one, number two, number three. I'm all derailed. I need a drink. Oh goodness. Um. All right. Mm, ah, here. Checkers. Let me do this. Um. Hashtag. So. So. If you guys want to go ahead and type in hashtag Apisto. Let's do a giveaway. What am I giving away? Good old Scootin' Fruity. There we go. Anybody wants to enter in to get Scootin' Fruity in honor of Steven's new puffer, we shall celebrate. Scootin' Fruity. Babels, it's an amazing drawing. Beck says she hated it. Was it Scootin' Fruity? Or was it the Hill Stream with the greens? Maybe it was both. But I want to get this awesome drink into some amazing people's hands. So please type hashtag Apisto for a Scootin' Fruity drawing from Beck's. The detail on it is just amazeballs. Amazeballs. It's like one of those pictures that you can just like keep zooming in, and it's just like it just keeps getting more detailed. Like where the light need adjusted. I don't know if I should adjust them again. There's the let's just say I had 15 more viewers when I 15 less viewers after I adjusted. How can I get an Eric sticker? Oh my gosh. Okay. I think, yeah, Curtis, I'm going to be given like 300 stickers so he can be my sticker dealer or sticker distributor. But I will be getting out stickers to everybody very soon. Again, hashtag Apisto to get a picture of Scootin' Fruity. What is brown? That sounds like a bell. Bell. Kyle! We love Kyle. He can't stay, but he's here, and that's what matters. A dong. Paul, that was shitty. I'm sorry, that was crappy. Oh, me. I know everyone. Wait until he catches up and then say comments one at a time. Single file. Eric, would you rather be a dog or a cat? Dog, woof woof. Myrtle, I don't know who to listen to, Kelly or Jenna. I like turtles. Once a teacher, always a teacher. LOL. But you just talked about it. If you could be a fish for a day and swim anywhere in the world, where would you go and what fish would you be? I would be a trout and swim up a creek and say what up to all the bears and be like, haha, can't catch me. Grant, good to see you, Grant. Lover from another mother. Hi, Grant. What's cracking? Vibes. Good to see you, Vibes. Just stopping by. Derailment success. What's your most extreme duckweed remedy? Blowtorch, shop vac, hand grenade. It sucks like if it's in a shrimp tank because you don't want to, you know, suck up or catch any um, baby shrimplets or anything like that, or guppies too. Like guppy, oh, it was horrible. So, but just doing a net, get your net, get every piece you can see out. Come back 5 minutes later. I'm sure there'll be more pieces you can see. Do that. Come back 5 minutes later. Just because you have to wait. It's like watching a pot in the water never was going to boil. Same thing. If you're like, oh, I got all the duckweed out, and you're just looking for more duckweed, you're never going to see it. You have to go away and come back, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, it's everywhere. That's my God. My stir buys are going cray cray. Breeding up a storm. Good to see you, Grant. I love Grant. Just blast it with flow after netting after much as you can. Yeah, if you get God, what do they call those with the intakes? The surface skimmer. Surface skimmers help too. Like if you get a surface skimmer and kind of put a coarse sponge around it, that helps. Suck it in and have something to grab it and pull it out. Clay with stem totals, absolutely thriving. Super powerful powerhead. Or Totalis, probably. Totals. What would look great hanging over our puffer pod? I don't know. Maybe some pothos? Aw, thanks. Oinky! We love Oinky, Crystal. I can't wait to see you at the clash too. Oh my gosh! Hugs and squeezes. Myrtle, you know how I ripped out. I ripped out my Rotellas. They're going back from the damn roots. They are insidious. Rotellas too. My rotologist is like, okay, guess what? Now I'm going to be creeping along and just putting up sprouts as I creep along. Like, okay, you are getting out of here. Shark fin. Good to see you, shark fin. Oh, let me look at the hashtags and see if I missed anybody. I think I said hi to everybody. Yep. Yippers. Shark fin, good to see ya. Oh, they do that. Twirl around the substrate with a fork. Eric, I'm just trying to fertilize the stream. Fertilize away. Uh-oh. Window, as long as you save the churros. Rotala, not totals. So throw that out the water. LOL, okay, I was working into the art. Have you ever had any duckweed since moving across the pond to Spain? Used to always have it when I lived in the U.S. Oh, nice to know, Stephen. Stephen White, good to see you. Please wish me luck. I bought 12 juvenile Burchardii cichlids Sunday on a fixed auction for $4. They're my first Lake Tanganyikan fish for my Lake Tanganyika biotope project. They are tiny but beautiful, and I guarantee you, Oinky, they are very hardy fish. They are very breeding happy. Uh, just make sure you got lots of I assume you're probably gonna go Burchardii, maybe some Julies or Lalupais. Just make sure you have plenty of hiding spot for the other fishes because when the Burchardii do breed, they become absolute monsters. They love destroying everybody and everything within their babies, and they have so many. He's catching up post stuff. Ha ha! That's my last one, pal. Tee. He never caught up at the bottom of the stream of chat. This never happens, and right at the time. So guess what, everybody? Guess what I'm saying? Stop. I'm saying stop for the Apisto. Get that in. Crown tail, sneaking it in, sneaking it in, sneaking it in, sneaking it, sneaking it, sneaking it. All right, let's go ahead and draw Koro getting in there, sneakity sneakity. All right, who else is gonna sneakity sneakity? Anybody else? No, it works. Slow too. We'll sneak you in. Sneakity sneakity sneakity. All right, Batson Genetics, good to see you. Thank you so much for entering. Now for reals stop. 171 days. Yes. Sneaking it in. Draw it. Ba-da, 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 ba-da. Ba-da, 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 ba, ba, ba-da, ba. Huh! Nathan Hovey! Mr. Lovey Dovey Hovey! You have won a Scoot and Fruity! Congratulations! If you could please send me your email. Myrtle's already on it. Send me an email. I will get that out to you with some Fish Fam stickers. How about that? With some of my stickers, not Fish Fam stickers, with some of my stickers. But Nathan, congratulations. A happy, like you said, a happy belated birthday present. Oh my God, thank you so much. Oh God, I did not offer. Fuck, this is kind of last minute. Thingamajigger for the giveaway. So I did not ask permission from Matt. I'm sorry. Hi, Scootin' Fruity Puff. I always think of and when Fry has to defeat the brains, the junior Scooty Puff Junior. And then after he tells his like the old Nibbler like Scooty Puff Junior sucks. It's like Scooty Puff does Scooty Puff Senior, the Doom Bringer. And so he can write in and write out. So whenever I hear Scooty, I always think of Doombringer. But guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much to Nathan for winning. Thank you so all for entering. Thank you all for watching. Time is the most precious thing we have here as humans, and you spent it here with me. I cannot thank you enough for that. Makes me want to tear up and cry every single time. I love you guys so much. Skipper's auction, Fish Fam auctions are coming up. Keep an eye out for that. Clash, Aquafest, Catfish Cataclysm, a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm sure I'm forgetting. Aquatics.com, some awesome shirts and towels, and I guess leggings now. I'm going to have to get some more leggings. I think that's it. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming by. I'll see you next week. And as always, stay awesome. I love you. I'm not going to end